I'm Karen Sindel with the National Flight Academy.
Thanks, Karen. So why did the National Flight Academy decide to be an exhibitor for this year's ITEN Wired?
We are extremely honored that we're one of the recipients for funds raised by ITEN Wired that go to scholarships for our students who come through the National Flight Academy STEM program.
Wonderful. So tell us a little bit more about the National Flight Academy. We know that, instituting STEM at a young age is crucial in our workforce pipeline. So give us an overview of what you all do.
Happy to do that. Thank you for asking. We are the world's only virtual aircraft carrier. What that means is we are a $45 million privately funded building located behind the National Naval Aviation Museum, but we're not military. We look, sound, and smell like an aircraft carrier. Students ages 7th through 12th grade, 11 to 17, actually live aboard our ship called Ambition for 5.5 days in a fully immersive aviation-inspired program. We teach them science, technology, engineering, and math in a very different methodology. There's no classrooms, there's ready rooms and joint operations center and intelligence centers and 30 network simulators. So for instance, we might tell one of our squadrons that there's a ship off the coast that's been disabled, there's 2,000 people on board and they need water. So then the students have to go and learn how much water does one person need per day, how much does it weigh, how much can I put on my aircraft, how much fuel do I need to get it. So you see how that process works. It's an amazing opportunity. It is open to anyone who wants to come who meets the parameters from an age standpoint. It's the scholarships such as ITEN Wired allow students to come at no cost to their parents. We've been open about 14 months. We've seen 2,000 students from 35 states and 3 foreign countries. We are not just teaching STEM though. We're teaching workforce readiness, and that's critical. We're teaching these students how to be leaders. We're teaching them crisis management, strategic thinking, team building. We want them prepared to come and work for all the companies who are here. We want to motivate them so at the end of the week with us, they go back to their parent schools wanting to get more involved in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics classes. So for us, we see that we are really creating the workforce necessary for this community to continue to grow and build.
Well, and we're grateful that you're here. Tell us what your first impression so far of the conference has been.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I always am shocked that people don't know that the Flight Academy is in Pensacola. I cannot believe the talent in this building right now. And then you have to be honest, you go around, you go, wow, you do this, and you're from here? These companies are here. This is local talent doing such amazing things and sometimes dragging us forward into the next century. But I think that was the number one, was the depth of talent in this room, and so much of it's local. It's just astounding.
Now tell us a little bit about what topics on this year's agenda might be relevant to the National Flight Academy.
Oh, quite a bit, actually. Cybersecurity is a big issue for us. You wouldn't think that teaching STEM, we need to know about cybersecurity, but part of our protocol in registering students is we get a lot of very intimate information from their parents. We need to know how to protect that. We also do a lot of work with corporate America. They like to come to our building and do off-sites and a lot of seminars. So there's a lot of conversation about when they're in our building, if they're dealing with anything that is protected, any type of intellectual property, how do we protect them while they're there with us? There's a lot of discussion about workforce readiness in some of the conversations that we're having here. So it was probably a little ironic that people go, wait, you're National Flight Academy, you're STEM education, why would you be interested in this summit? But it's everything that we deal with. And I don't think that most corporate or most citizens understand that a conference like this touches everyone. You know, the people who have the small corporations, the people who work for large corporations, the conversations that are occurring here, the sharing of ideas, that's what makes everything work well for us. It was said so well by your guest speaker this morning who said, 10 years ago, we all worked in cubicles, and now we do teamwork, we do team effort. Everyone in there has a cell phone, has an iPad, has some level of technology, and we're taking what's being discussed and taught here and hopefully implementing quite a bit more of that into the programs that we teach.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for your time. We appreciate you being here today.
We're so honored. It is such a pleasure for us to be here. Thank you.